Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a haul video for you and it is a Sephora haul. So I've been very busy shopping on the website. I have two big boxes here full of products that I'm going to show you what I picked up. I know recently they had their VIB sale. I am a Sephora employee, so I don't actually get to partake in that. I just use my employee discount to get all of these goodies, and I've actually been pretty good recently about not spending too much at Sephora, but I thought that I would treat myself. I'm gonna have a baby this month. It's also my birthday, and I thought it would be really nice to gift myself with a few things that I've had my eye on. Keep in mind, this wasn't just like 2 orders worth. I've been slowly collecting it from the end of October and then now through the beginning of the month. Don't mind the baby hairs. They have a mind of their own today. Can you guys relate to when you spend all your time doing your makeup and then it comes time to do your hair and you just can't be bothered? Like, I just can't do my hair. I'm not good at it, and then on top of that, I just don't know what to do with it. So don't mind the hair, it looks a little crazy. So the first product is this Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold eye patches, and it comes in a container that looks like this. When you open it up, you have 30 eye patches, or 15 pairs, and it does have this little spatula to scoop the eye patches out so that you don't have to dip your fingers in here. But they look like this. I hope you can see. They're really pretty, and they do have a kind of like a little glimmery, shimmery effect to them, and I think that's what they mean by 24 karat gold. It's those little flecks. But this is supposed to just depuff. It's an anti-aging eye treatment, and I think I picked this up for $18 for the 15 pairs. On the website right now, they have a pack of 30 pairs for $75, so if you could find this, I found this in the Beauty on the Fly section, the little travel size section, right before the register. And if you can find this in store, I would really recommend getting this, because this is an awesome deal. If you get 2 of these, your total is going to be about $36, and you would get the same amount that you would get for the full-size version at half the price. So this is a really, really good deal. The next thing I got is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I've been wanting this since this item launched in, I think it was the spring of 2018, but I didn't ever get a chance to pick it up until now, and this is what the primer looks like. It did come in a really pretty foiled packaging. It's completely sealed, so you know that no one else has used it, which is really nice. Tatcha just does amazing with their packaging. Everything is so luxurious and so worth it, worth their price point, I think, for sure. But this is the primer in itself when you open it up. Hopefully you can see. It's kind of like a light lavender pinky color, and it's really pretty. It smells lovely. It smells like, I can't describe it. It smells really clean and kind of soapy, almost like a lavender scent. And there is a little disc that comes with it. This is supposed to help you scoop the product out. There's a small line on the back of this that helps kind of guide you as you scrape along the surface. Something to consider with this product is it is quite expensive. This is a $52 primer, but I've heard a little bit goes a long way, and you just kind of want to use whatever's on the surface. You don't want to dig in because of the formula. You definitely won't need much. I cannot explain my excitement for this next product. I've been waiting for this to launch for so long. We've been teased all over Instagram about the launch of this product, and it is so gorgeous. It's stunning. When it came out, I ordered it right away. This is the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. You get this really nice little slip in here, which is cute. Then you also get this really stunning palette of all romantic pink and purple shadows. This palette is really unique. I do have her 2 other palettes, Desert Dusk and the original Rose Gold. I don't have the Rose Gold Remastered. I didn't see the point in getting that one since I already had the original. But all of her palettes are kind of pink and purple, but this one is just so unique to me because of the formulas in here. So you do get quite a few mattes. You get this one, which is probably the most unique out of all of them. It's a concealer type consistency. It's actually called concealed, and I think that's going to be really helpful for cutting the crease if you don't want to use your concealer for that. Also, you get a couple shimmers in here. I believe this one's a new formula as well. It's kind of like a foiled shadow. These ones with the little white spots in here, I was reading lots of confused reviews on Sephora saying that some of these palettes had mold in them. That's definitely not mold, that's the crushed pearl, and you can even tell when you look at it at a certain angle. There's certain like little multicolored facets of glitter in there, and these 2 here are pressed glitters, which is really exciting. So one of them is called Excite, the other is Infatuated, and they are gorgeous. I haven't dipped into this palette yet, and I kind of don't want to because I was hoping that maybe I could do a video on this another day. So I'm not going to swatch this for now, but I did open it. I did take a look at it as soon as it came in the mail, and it is just so beautiful, you guys. The purchase of this next little tool set here was definitely inspired by that Huda Beauty palette. If you go on her website, you'll notice that she has a couple new brushes that launched along with that palette that are supposed to help with the application of the different textures and the new formulas within that palette. Now, I didn't want to order from the Huda Beauty website. I wanted to keep my orders on the Sephora site, so I didn't order her brushes at all, but I thought that this particular tool here was very unique and I wanted to give it a go. This is a silicone sponge set, so you get this one, which, to be quite honest, I don't think I'm ever going to use this. This is kind of an awkward shape. I don't really see the point in this particular one. But this one is really why I bought the set. So it was $12 for these two tools, which isn't bad at all. This is just kind of like a very flexible silicone material, and you can use this for picking up shimmers or glitters and just packing them on the lid. Obviously it's clean, I haven't used it yet, but when I go in with that palette, I'll definitely be sure to report back on how I like these. I'm thinking maybe, hopefully, I can use this to kind of dab in my concealer, you know, when you get creasy just before you set it. I'm thinking maybe I can use this just to press it in a little bit, and maybe I'll get some good use out of it. But I still have to play with these and figure out how to use them appropriately. I think that this set was about $12 for the two tools. I'm not really sure why I'd never picked this up before, but this is not a new product. So this next item is the Tatcha the Pearl, and it looks like this little Pokemon ball container. It's an underlight and eye treatment is what it says on the back, and the color that I picked up is the color Moonlight. I did use this on my under eyes today underneath concealer, and I kind of used this before even priming my face. So I went in and I prepped with my skincare, and then I pushed this product in and I started with my eye makeup, and I really liked it a lot because sometimes my problem when I do my eye makeup first is this inner corner area here will remain really dark because it's kind of hard to get in there with concealer after you've already started your eyeshadows. So going in with this first kind of neutralized any discoloration underneath the eye area. It doesn't completely conceal it. It's not a full coverage type product. This is more of like a, I would say definitely a light coverage concealer slash corrector and under eye treatment at the same time. I noticed right away it depuffed my under eye area, and I really appreciated that because I didn't really expect that from this product, but it's really beautiful. It's very illuminating also, and the formula is just really nice. It's really easy to blend in. I was nervous because when you open it, it looks like this, and as you can tell, it looks definitely deeper than my complexion, but once you work it into the skin, it doesn't, I don't know, it kind of looks like it doesn't give you coverage, but it does. It's kind of weird. It's definitely a unique product, but you'll see it's here, and then once it's blended in, it just leaves behind a really pretty luminosity. So I would say this is definitely not the product for you if you want a full coverage concealer. It's more of a treatment step, and you see how it kind of just right in there. It's definitely more of a treatment step, and it will provide a light coverage. This is probably perfect for no makeup days, but the way that I used it for kind of prepping that inner corner area before I did my face makeup, it really helped me out, and I really loved the end result. Ugh, you guys. I'm really excited for this part, but I also kind of feel a little bit guilty because I did go a little bit crazy with what I purchased from this next brand. Everything that I'm going to show you from here on out is from one brand, and I was so excited because I've been wanting to try products from this brand for years, and earlier this year I actually picked up one product at Nordstrom just because I really wanted to try it. I've been hearing rave reviews about it. I just decided to go for it. So I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Powder, I think that's what it's called, and it didn't disappoint. I really love that product, but I didn't really want to continue to buy products from this brand that we didn't carry at Sephora. Again, I'm a Sephora employee, so I love taking advantage of my employee discount, and so I just decided to hold off, and there were other products that I could try. Sephora launches new products all the time, so it really wasn't a big deal. But then we actually ended up getting Charlotte Tilbury on our website, and as soon as I saw that, I was so excited. I wanted to buy myself some things, but I figured I would wait until my birthday month and splurge on myself a little bit. So the first item I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury is this Magic Foundation, and this does have an SPF of 15. The packaging on this is gorgeous. It has a rose gold cap, and if you pull that off, there is a pump. I've actually opened it, and the color 3.5 does seem to match me pretty well. I haven't worn this foundation yet. Maybe I can do like a first impressions or some sort of tutorial where I can incorporate all of these new products. But this is just really pretty. From what I hear, this is more of her medium to full coverage foundation. So if you're a light coverage kind of girl, I would maybe recommend the next product that I'm going to show you and maybe skip out on this one. But if you're someone who likes coverage and more of like a soft matte finish, this might be the one for you. I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts once I try this out. I also got her other foundation, which is the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation, and my shade is 3 Fair. It does say on the back, for a daily luminous tint, blend a small amount onto the skin from the nose outward, and for a more flawless glowing finish, pat on top of the areas where extra coverage is needed using a brush and shake before use. Again, I haven't used this yet because this just came in yesterday, but the packaging on this is gorgeous. This looks like something that would be really easy to travel with. You get more product in here than you do with her Magic foundation. This is a 1.4 ounce. The Magic foundation is a 1 ounce, and I believe the price is the same. This might be more by like a couple dollars, not more than $5. But the difference here is that this is more of a light to medium coverage foundation, and from what I hear, it's also buildable, but it won't give you like a full coverage finish like the Magic foundation would. So that's just something to consider depending on the type of look that you're going for, and also, you know, what your skin needs are and your skin type. I would say if you have more dry to normal skin, maybe this is the one for you. If your skin is more oily to combination, maybe the Magic foundation is better. So I'm really excited for this product. I just have a little bit of research to do because I am a little bit confused on what exactly this is, but I was so intrigued by all of the positive reviews that this has received, and then also the way that Charlotte recommends using this in her videos, because they do have a lot of tutorials on their website that I was watching. This is a really interesting product. It's called the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is a 1 ounce product. I think this was $44 or so. It has this really gorgeous glass bottle, rose gold cap, and when you open it, the applicator, the doe foot applicator, reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape. This is what it looks like, so it's giant. This is in the shade number 2, and I'll show you by swatching on my hand. It has kind of like a peachy undertone, and this is such a unique product, you guys, because it's not really a foundation, but they say that you can wear it on its own because it does correct a little bit. Can you see here how luminous that looks? I hope you can, but there is a really pretty sheen. There's absolutely no glitter here, no pearls, no shimmer, nothing like that, but this is just giving a really gorgeous glow to the skin and kind of evening out the skin tone. So I think this is supposed to be an enhancer. You can wear it on its own just to kind of boost your overall natural look, or you can wear this under foundation as a primer to give that lit from within glow. I think that's how they suggest using it with the Magic foundation. And then with the Light Wonder foundation, what you can do is apply your Light Wonder. Since that's already kind of a glowy product, you can use this just to further highlight like tops of cheekbones, the temples, things like that, so that you get that extra radiance that you might be wanting. I also got the Magic Away Liquid Concealer, and this is a newer product to the Charlotte Tilbury line. I believe that they launched this past summer, so summer 2018. I could be wrong. From what I've been able to tell online, the reviews are all pretty recent, and it doesn't seem that there are very many reviews. For the most part, from what I've read, the reviews seem positive, but there are a lot of complaints about the applicator, because this is what it looks like. It's a sponge tip and it is pointed. I hope you guys can tell, but you're supposed to twist this product up a bunch of times. There's a little window right here so you could see how full your product is and when you're getting close to being empty. I got this in the shade number 4, and obviously, as you can tell, my sponge is clean, so I haven't used this just yet. From what I've heard though, this does get a little bit messy. Some people have complained about the product leaking out from the side of the applicator. When I was in Sephora and I chose my color, I did notice that some of the other ones had some gunk buildup, but I couldn't tell if it's because they just hadn't been cleaned or because they were actually leaking. So that's something to keep in mind. I did really love the formula of this when I tried it on my skin. I actually just kind of dabbed it on one of those little disposable makeup sponges and patted it under my eye while I was in store. And I wasn't wearing any makeup. My under eye just looked so freaking smooth. I think the whole purpose of this sponge tip applicator is that it's supposed to not catch onto any fine lines and wrinkles. It's supposed to really kind of fill them in. So I'm hoping that maybe it will do that for me. I am someone who has very textured under eyes, so I'm definitely looking forward to giving this a fair chance and hopefully making this work. I also have here the Hollywood Contour Wand, and it says Easy Contour. This is in the color Fair Medium, so this is a really unique product. Also, I have never used something like this. I love liquid contour products. I always talk about that LA Girl liquid concealer. Sometimes the formula on that can be a little bit drying, although it is my favorite way to contour. But I've heard wonderful things about this. This is a pull-off top, so you just snap it off. And this is what the applicator looks like. It is a sponge tip applicator as well. And then it does have an on-off kind of mechanism here, so you have to twist it to turn it on. You would squeeze this tube to dispense the product upward. And you do have to remember to turn this off, otherwise you might have a situation where this product might be leaking all over and you'll just be wasting the product, or it's going to get really messy. So this brush here is something that I picked up because of that contour product that I just showed. I thought that this would be awesome to go along with that, just because you guys know that I love my Tarte dual-ended contouring brush. That particular brush is amazing to me and I don't use anything else right now, but I did want to branch out a little bit. And I've also seen a few videos where Charlotte uses this for foundation, concealer, and contour, so it just looked really versatile to me. This was so much smaller in person. I thought it would be like a full-size brush like my Tarte one is. Let me grab that brush just for reference so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here is my trusty Tarte contour brush. Don't mind that it's filthy right now, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury one, and as you can tell, the size is itty bitty compared to my Tarte one. Also, the shapes are definitely different, but I kind of want to use them for the same purpose. As you can tell, this is like the cream contour side, and then this is the buffing side. Well, here's the contour side, and here's the buffing side on this one, and there's a huge difference. But I'm hoping I can make this work. The quality of the bristles feels really nice. Also, the brush feels really sturdy. My camera is hella rude, you guys, and it just completely cut me off, so I'm not sure where it stopped recording, but I just wanted to show you a quick comparison between the Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow Brow Gel and the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. So the spoolies on these are like the most similar that I could find. This is the Benefit one, and as you can tell, it is a really short applicator, and it's kind of fat at the end and it tapers off to a smaller tip. But the bristles on this are much longer than the Charlotte Tilbury one. Let me just take this out so you guys can see. Here are the two kind of side by side. Hopefully you guys can see well enough. But the Charlotte Tilbury is definitely thinner and it has like a longer spoolie. It's definitely taller lengthwise for the applicator, and the bristles are much shorter, so I'm thinking that you're probably going to get a more precise application with this. Judging based on the length of the bristles, this is probably not going to get a bunch of crap built up on it, so you're never going to have like a really chunky brow. Hi, Joe!
Oh, you're filming?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Come here, cutie. Give Mama a hug. Ooh, you're all dirty and sweaty. Hi, cuteness.
Hi, Mama.
How are you?
Good.
You're all dirty. Why? Were you playing?
Basketball.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Look at your nose. It's all dirty.
Yep.
Never have to.
Love you, Mom.
Love you. Alright guys, so my final product here for Charlotte Tilbury is the Lip Cheat, and this is just a lip pencil, and the color that I chose was called Pillowtalk. This is a kind of like a mauvey rose color. I thought that this would be gorgeous with really a nude or a pink or a soft mauve color. I'm really excited to use this with the new Desi X Katie. I think it's called a Mauve Story liquid lipstick. I feel like those two would go really well together. You want to say hello? She's too big to put in the frame, you guys, but Willow is here. She says hello. She came in here to slobber on me for a few. So I have just a couple more products, but these items are not from Sephora. I just wanted to show them real quick because they are things that I recently picked up. So the one that I'm most excited for is the P.Louise Makeup Academy base, and this product, you can get this on the P.Louise website, and I think that's the only place that it's sold right now. I got it in the color Rumor number 1, and I've used it one time and it wasn't for very long. Like I didn't wear that makeup for a very long time. I probably wore it for like 2 hours and then washed it off. But this is a really great eyeshadow base. It's very opaque. It's almost like a concealer and it doesn't crease from what I've noticed when I was wearing it. But again, I didn't wear it long enough, so this is something that I'll have to try again. If you guys can hear my dog sniffing around, sorry. She's hanging out with me right now and she's being a little bit loud, but she's exploring the room, so just excuse her. The last two things I have here are oldies but goodies. These are the MAC lip glosses. The colors that I have are Oh Baby and Oyster Girl, and I didn't actually buy these. I recycled my back to MAC items for them. So if you guys don't know, MAC does have a recycling program. I'm pretty sure you all know because it's been around for years, but if you save your empties for MAC, they will take it for their recycling program. So if you have at least 6 empty containers, you can pick one product. If you go to a freestanding MAC store, usually that product is a single eyeshadow, a lipstick, or a lip gloss. I'm a gloss girl. I love these. They're so pretty. Oh Baby is the more kind of bronzy toned color, and Oyster Girl is this one, which is kind of like, it's interesting. It's definitely like an oyster pearl type shade. Very beautiful, and this has been around for a long time, so I actually just kind of replenished this one when I got it. Actually, I just remembered I had 2 more products, but these were actually already in my makeup drawer because they're just kind of replenishments. They weren't really part of the haul, and I bought these more towards like mid-October or so. I just haven't used them quite yet. So this is the House of Lashes Lash Glue, and I have this, but in the color black. I don't actually have the white one. So this is my first time purchasing the white, and if you haven't seen this before, it is a pearlescent color. It actually looks kind of green when you apply it at first, and then it dries down completely clear. This is the most durable, stubborn eyelash glue I have ever used. It will keep on any lashes no matter how thick the band is. It's such a reliable product. Your eyelashes will never pop off. Like, you will never have a corner lifting. It is completely waterproof. So Miami lashes for the longest time from Lily Lashes were my favorite, and I finally got around to trying this style Mykonos pretty recently, actually. I would say within the last month or so. And as soon as I tried them, I had to have a backup. So that's why I ordered this particular pair here. I love them. They're so stunning. They're definitely dramatic. They are big girl lashes. They flare out a lot. They have a lot of wispiness to them, and they almost touch my eyebrows. So they look a little bit crazy if you don't have like a dramatic eye makeup going on. But I love lashes like these. These are go glam or go home for sure. Prior to my whole birthday haul, I actually got this when this first launched, but I'd never actually used it. I set it aside because I wanted to do a review on it and I never got around to it. I did want to give a mention real quick to the Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk and Diamond Bomb highlighter. So I got the lip gloss here, which is a really beautiful white pearlescent color. There's lots of really pretty glitter in this. And then I also got the highlighter in How Many Carats. This packaging, you guys, this is stunning. This is what dreams are made of. It is so beautiful. It's like a mirrored pink color. And then it says Fenty Beauty on the front, of course. You get a really good quality mirror in here, but the actual product itself is just so beautiful. This is stunning. It's a white highlighter, and there is multicolored glitter in here. When you swatch it, there is no base color. It's just a bunch of loaded glitter. This product is so high impact when you swatch it. Hopefully you can see. I'm sorry, I'm still figuring out my lighting, you guys, so if this swatch sucks, I'm so sorry. But this is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks really pearly here on my finger, and it looks kind of wet even if you look at it on camera, but in person it looks like scattered stardust. It's so gorgeous. Let me swatch it and hopefully you guys can see. It has kind of a creamy consistency also. So this is really beautiful, and a little bit goes a long way. I did place this over the top of my highlighter today, and it just gave it that like ba-ba-boom, that extra boost of light. And there's actually, like, in person, there's actual glitter particles. So if that's not what you're into, skip this product. If you've got a lot of texture, skip this product. It's not for you. This is more of a fun product just to kind of glamorize any sort of look. You can put this you know, over the eyelid just to give it like a nice glossy finish with a little bit of a glitter texture. From what I've noticed, this doesn't tend to fly everywhere. Like, when you put it on, it doesn't just disappear, it stays put, and I think that's due to that spongy texture that it has. But again, if you're not someone who's into glitter, this is something that maybe you could pass up. If you're someone who's into extra glam, get you this, girl. You won't be disappointed. Alright guys, so that does conclude this video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. If you made it to the end, you're a real one. Thank you so much for being here. If you've used any of these products before, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear how you use them, what your thoughts were, if you kept the product, if you returned it, like what your experience was. Just let me know. I'm always down to try new makeup and to try new application techniques, so I would love to hear from you guys. But if you guys have any other video requests, definitely let me know in the comments as well. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll also link my Instagram for you down below. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Haul time. Haul time. I need a hobby.